Yeah, trying to grab, any of the opening stings of that of the intro. Very finicky. It's like there's a program where the sound cuts out if you leave the window unfocused, and very often the like button push to get back into the window will be taken as an input and used to move forward. But anyway, ambition. Fuma. It's been a bit of ways. Let's see. Previously, grabbed that. Grabbed some of those. And have just kind of generally continued to strive forward. Growing ever more united, a step at a time. And also, sadly, getting kind of perilously close to the point where I think we're gonna be indestructible. Like, I could practically declare that now. Like, look at us here, with our 200,000 potential soldiers in reserve, while we're in the middle of fighting. Let's just glance over here. Let's see, yeah, 59, 41, 88... 20 and a 13, 6 and 58. So if all of our neighbors together at once properly coalesced and went after us in some sort of unified fashion, they could add up to our current strength. But then the moment that we defeat any of them and flip more territory into our hands, that's just going to continue the snowball. And like looking way farther out here, let's see. Date at 67. They do have a couple more victims they could roll over. Over here at the other end, Shimazu at 40. Mori at 77. Rosakabe at 81. Yeah, if any of... Essentially, it would take another third of Japan managing to paste itself together into another power block to have any real hope of resisting us at this point. So let's see. Counseling. Let's go ahead and auto-develop. Fish around for some building projects. It's also among the things done previously was I went and established a shitload of new fortresses, just all these vacant spaces. Whole lot of developing, whole lot of urbanizing. Just a bunch of whole new buildings drawn forth from the void. Like, we have an extensive economic foundation to work from, including production of gun. Leaving 69 labor. Very nice. But yeah, we're perilously close to achieving full Dracula. Left off in the middle of... Yeah, we were kind of winding down an assault on the Hongdaoji. We wanted to spill over, we wanted to seize this valley and get out to the coast. Well, we managed to mostly do that. Let me just review what we have available right now. Yeah, we were definitely winding down, cooling off. We'll want a fresh campaign with some larger fight piles. We're really going to go after the next set. And then for now I had a whole bunch of units just chilling out in the mountains, repelling... yeah, just repelling various raids from the enemy. At some point I will put those away as well. Which castles are vacant? Of course, just the very newest of our acquisitions. We need to wipe out another family, so we have a fresh wave of prisoners to employ. Things are getting rightly sparse around here. Oh yes, and you are newly built. So skim some people off your neighbor fortress.
What would you like?
A book on leisure grass. Nice.
Thank you very much.
If anyone in the disloyal section deserving of a fine tome. No, you're not bad. Just let the war drums continue pounding away as I distribute books. Yeah, he'd not be satisfied with any of our cheap stuff. Not going to waste the high-quality treasure on so unimportant an officer. Switch you out to something even nicer. And we can hand that down. To be enjoyed for generations. Right, anyway, let's do some fighting. Or nearest approximation thereof. Yes, definitely at this point we were just chilling out, ready to repel any counterattacks, but otherwise willing to put the campaign on hold for a bit.
We return. Back to base. We're heading back. We're heading back. Back home, everyone.
Yeah, the enemy here is definitely in defensive posture. Or maybe... What are you up to?
Leave it to me. We march. Yes, my liege. Let us begin the meeting.
Okay, a month of
Reporting
indecisive posturing.
Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
We're gonna just quickly crush a small battle out here. 200 labor. What a fearsome economy. Just uniting the workforce. That's an ambition. Powerful numbers we've raised. And greater numbers still await.
What would you like?
Just more cash in, cash out. Using rice as a business and so forth. There's that moment of hesitation where the drum call loops. Well, are we done? We good for a set? No? You still planning roads? We need another? Okay. We get a lunch break at some point, right? Alright, good. Imperial Court still charging up. I kind of like that our contact has no name. They're just someone. Just that guy you know. Your uncle who works for the Emperor. Here, have this book of questions. Do a round of shoring up the loyalty of our adequate... Or, let's see. Since I have some good treasure that I would just hand out to people for purely flavor and political reasons... Yes, you get a gun. You are already maximally loyal, who cares? Oh yes, this also identifies some other people who are high up the chain. That is actually of equal rank to the sword. Or was it? No, the sword's a grade 8. Have yourself some histories. Right, we already gave you a cannon. Seem to have less treasure circulating than I thought it did. Interesting. Plenty of it in possession that I just hadn't handed out yet. There, now you get it, Cutter. Yeah, leisure grass. Just a book about leisure grass. I wonder how many of these titles are like actual historic books. Probably most of them. to you, the most adequate man, I give this hat. It's harder than a regular hat. Moving along. Okay, a battle is joined. Just in time.
Advance! Understood.
Let's take credit for a foregone conclusion. Oh, get him.
Understood. You're going to run. Now's the time. Give this one everything you've got. Follow my lead. Sometimes you lose.
Nice.
Enemy officer apprehended.
Probably the last word I'd use to describe that battle. That was the opposite of reckless. It was terribly sensible.
Back home, everyone.
Alright, everyone else can afford to stand down.
Returning.
That was less a counterattack and more some stragglers who got trapped behind the line.
Let us show them how we do battle.
Ah, yes, I also split off our new acquisitions over here in the west into another province, so I don't even have to micromanage this front for day-to-day stuff. The governor will saber rattle for me.
Let us begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Get ready to receive a new district when you are already 3 military, 2 craft, and 2 farm. Throw another farm down here. Nearly done charging another appointment from the Imperial Court. Alright, so for now we're taking a bit of a breather before we resume this westward campaign. War goals for which would be cleaning up the rest of the valley and the coast. At which point we can then turn our attention north. Either start to turn north or let those mountains be a border for a while and go after the Tokugawa. Largely planning around not fighting in mountains. find ways to go around the mountains. Just unite all parts of the country that are below the tree line. That can be an ambition. Focus on uniting the parts where there's grass, soil. Although we have, between us and our neighbors, we've managed to build as good roads as can exist through most of the mountains. They might not be so bad to invade. Finish off the Hojo at some point. Did they coalition up? Yes. Finish off the Hojo as a precursor to attacking Tokugawa.
What would you like?
We'll need a pile of cash on hand for our next promotion.
Let us enact a policy.
Sort of hoping that there might be some manner of diplomatic win condition buried at the end of that.
What would you like?
Something that would allow me to formally, just tie a little ribbon on the file without having to go through the tedium of chasing down every single opposing fortress. Surely the game has one of those.
Let us show them how we do battle. Onward to the battlefield!
They're mad. They are quite upset that I'm continuing to operate. Alright, maybe we don't take a season off and instead go finish the job.
We march!
Give you guys a target. Just sound the let's go.
We march!
Just looking for a way to ideally put together a good 30,000 bodies to serve as a main fighting pile. It's like, if I let them finish recovering, my big cities are able to field some really impressive units. It's just that we have drained them over the last campaign. It's why I was going to take a year off.
Let us show them.
This will throw Kanonji in there. Yeah, that'll be like 26, 27. Maybe 25, with just the rounding off the other sides. That's a number of men. A solid relief force, and then we'll be able to push forward and probably bludgeon down that fortress. Let's see, to review again. 60,000 bodies overall, most of which are probably up here. Good. Finally, more volunteers.
Your orders. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Yeah, further knock-on benefits to doing this is the moment that we get the province up to a good critical mass, it'll have enough folks to be able to fend for itself, to some degree. East-West Supreme. Cavalier. Dragon. Fire General, Water General, Wind, Earth, Grand, Rear. Policy Manager. Oh wait, these ones are also of lower class. But we won't settle for those. So let's see, we can be Lord of one of the elements. Or a dragon. Just in charge of a direction. Tradition's sake. Once a Dracula. Ever a Dracula.
What are you wanting?
Yeah, not gonna go in on selling food, though. Not at the moment. Not when we're in the middle of launching an offensive campaign. We need that food for murder.
What are you wanting?
Yeah, the UI has a lot of good, satisfying button noises. Makes you feel your confirmations. This intersection is going to get crowded. Unless I bypass it with my roads.
Leave it to me.
It looks like the provincial troops are gathering up there, so I might want to go the long way. No, not like that. The long way around. so that we can set up a grand battle. Yes, we will find use for this power.
Stop here.
Alright, yeah, wait for the others to sort themselves out, and then we drive forward.
Stop here. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Your orders. Here's last month's balance.
That is an entire month we
Reporting
spent just maneuvering and managing. As it happens. But yeah, this is a really good noise they've chosen here. Set of noises. Very sharp, very crisp, just a little bit gritty. They're sounds that feel like you're kind of dramatically shuffling about ye old paperwork. Stamping forms. Signing parchment. Scraping and shuffling and gesticulating. And of course, let me get just right back on that horse of talking to the Imperial Court. Every year, another promotion.
What would you like?
At this point, we can kind of already introduce ourselves as Shogun, and no one's going to contradict us.
Understood. Leave it to me. March!
Coalescing against us is what they're already trying to do, and you can see how that's working out.
Advance.
Rain. My oldest foe. Right, Pierce will be good stuff if we can get that unit into position.
Yes. Understood.
the slightly awkward position where we have the numbers, but they have the flexibility. They won't defeat us with such a grave disparity, but they could do disproportionate amounts of damage on the way.
Acknowledged. Understood. This will end it. Engage. If you're going to run, now's the time.
You fucker.
Give this one everything you've got.
Just hope they don't good. They're able to slip through.
This is the decisive moment.
They possess the move.
Attack. Let's go.
Leave it to me.
Fortunately, it's already cleared up.
Let's go.
Yes.
Fall back. Welcome to hell.
Yes.
Yes. Follow my lead.
Yes.
Dangerous mistake. We retreat.
Yeah, we had to spend a little more than 8,000 to kill 8,000 of theirs.
We march.
Exactly the kind of situation to need to be careful about.
Attack.
And now there's more of them. We will need to bring in further regiments to press the offensive. And they have friends rallying over the horizon.
Let's go.
Yeah, pop those banners.
Those who are able, follow me.
Fishing around for large units. There we go.
Finally, some action.
That's right. Toba Regiment. Into the fray. Into hell. Let's see, Governor, you can get over here and flank these scrubs anytime. Kindly proceed to do that.
Advance.
At least try to break through, Governor.
Leave it to me.
Kojima.
Understood. Yes.
Yes.
Engage.
Leave it to me.
Can you survive our onslaught? If you're going to run, now's the time.
Staggered fire doing work.
Yes. Acknowledged. Attack. Acknowledged. If you stand in our way, I'll give you no quarter. Our flag will grasp us victory.
Carefully advance.
Acknowledged. Sometimes you lose. Understood. Acknowledged. I'll be claiming this victory. Follow my lead. Give this one everything you've got. Follow my lead. Dangerous mistake.
Alright, much more cleanly executed. The gun villagers did not get a chance to show up anywhere near this fight. Oh, we caught him. What's up, Kenyo? You're cool. Don't worry about it.
Onward to the battlefield.
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
I have everybody set to immortal for a reason. Executing would be rude. That is against the Dracula rules. What would the peasants think if they found out that one of, you know, the 1,000 perfect immortal emperors who preside over these lands could in fact die? It'd be anarchy. Our ambitions are too important to be muddled by death. Alright, so I've managed to get 10,000 guys up to the castle itself. Hey, these folks have broken out and taken a bit of a position there at the Suzuki's. There's some betrayal going on. Maybe. If we're able to flip the temple here, that's going to just... This is by far the largest of their holdings out here. This will be a major victory. And the battles have let us already put a pretty sizable hole in them. A quick look around the other borders to be sure there's not situations evolving that I need to deal with.
Surrounded.
Yeah, just attack the walls. It has archers, so we'd be taking damage anyway from attempting the regular siege. May as well go in. The ambition kicks in and he just quickly scoots down the road. Yes, it's me, I'm here! Force, unity, etc.
We've destroyed a gate. Run if you want.
It's the two guys left in this unit.
Back to base. Stop.
It's just the officers and the flags and no one else.
Leave it to me. Acknowledged.
Let's go.
Finally, some action.
Let us begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
We get a solid 1,700 gun per year, just passively. Our hard-working deathsmiths.
Yes, my liege.
Understood.
Yes, we press on down here, clean up the coastline because it's available, then swing inward once these are isolated. That should put an end to them without too much further investment. And we take the year off fighting. Then the real war starts.
What would you like? Follow my orders. Advance.
Acknowledged.
Follow my orders. Get them.
Don't interfere.
I will bring the old world to an end. Don't look down on us. Annihilate.
Just
End of the line.
A lot of fine gunmanship on display here.
This is it.
our true rival who appreciates the elegance of gun.
Begin! Charge into them!
Not bad.
Dracula, no. Oh no, how could you do this?
Acknowledged. Let's go.
Leave it to me.
Fall back!
I'll do it myself.
Yes, I need you.
Acknowledged.
I actually have you cut across to cover the back of the main unit.
The path to domination!
And you just charge out of the way.
Playtime's over! On them!
Leave it to me.
Understood. Not bad.
Attack. Pull back.
There we go. That was a pretty effective transaction.
We march! We move!
Don't interfere. Understood.
Let's go!
I'll do it myself. Acknowledged.
Yeah, just let that war horn sing.
To battle! Return to ashes!
Acknowledged.
Let us settle this! On them! Retreat!
Well, the move was win or die. They chose death.
Let none escape.
This battle is ours! The enemy gates are down! Corner the enemy!
Out of our way. Enemy officer captured.
Alright, nice quick roll through there.
Leave it to me.
Enemy officer captured!
And those two down there are the last bases of the Suzukis.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, let's follow up on this and knock them out. That'll give us some more officers to
Leave
work
it to
with.
me. I will bring the old world to an end. We march!
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
It is preferable for our human resources department to feed off the enemy. Thousands dead due to our efforts to poach talent from our neighbors. Yeah, definitely move the regional capital over to Ishiyama. Congratulations on your new holdings. I can assimilate this gun tribe. The very one we were fighting earlier. They were so impressed by our efforts on the field.
We will do our utmost.
Welcome to the fold. Apparently I have another somewhere. Ah, a couple folks out here.
Moving to town.
Sword and boat.
We will do our utmost.
Fine additions to the team.
What are you wanting?
No food sales, food is low. On the other hand, harvest is about to occur. But yes, we're clearly using the food that we're bringing in for murder.
We will aid you.
This is how war will be fought. I have captured an officer.
Let's go.
Yeah, make sure we get real rude about punching through here.
Understood.
Since beyond the material value of these fortresses, this is a chance to take another ambition off the board.
Get them. Eat this.
And though small, they are versed in gun.
Acknowledged. Engage. Acknowledged.
That's exactly the kind of talent we want on side.
This battle is our victory. I ended with this. I can see right through you. Eat this. A worthy foe.
Worthy indeed. Join us. We will unite these lands under common appreciation of firearms. A truly holy cause. Right, no turrets there, no turrets there. So I would be okay with spreading out and just trying to regular siege both.
We march.
We'll help you. Follow my orders.
No, those aren't mine. Those are regional.
Advance.
Alright, so make sure we win this cleanly so we can tear up the walls.
Don't interfere.
Just chill out here, wait for the backup to arrive, let them come to us. Sniper Village.
Attack!
Yeah, gun villages are nice to have on side because their chiefs tend to have gun skills. Even if the units themselves aren't actually technically carrying any guns.
Seat. The path to domination. Don't look down on us. Just leave it to me.
Fall back.
Good. Another healthy siege in place just in time for the harvest.
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
500,000 rice. What a harvest. Look at that number.
What would you like?
That's some map buying money right there. Give me a tome of recitations. Yeah, just keep the cathedrals rolling. I wonder how much we've overkilled our innovation rating. It's been slammed up there into the cap for quite a while. Are we perhaps too open to new ideas? Chaos reigns.
On the defensive, are you?
Allow us to help you.
The dread administration of Dracula.
What's the matter? Come and get me! Enemy officer captured.
Okay,
Acknowledged.
into the hills. Final step. Take him out.
Acknowledged.
Onward to the battlefield!
Understood.
I like the image of this army having loaded up onto ships to just stay put. They're just patrolling out there. Oh wait, no, there's a move. Where are you going, friend?
Let's go.
Those will fall within a few days. But yeah, just the thought of this army's worth of boats just out for a cruise.
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
10,000 yachts. So this is on one of each right now. So probably farm craft soldier. We're well past the point where I feel any need to try to optimize or game the land development side of things. We have enough bulk to normalize stuff out. Instead, I'm just on the lookout for particular strategic resources that very strongly merit having attention paid to them. Opportunities to set up arsenals and riding grounds and so forth. That's the good stuff. Yeah, since I've been reminded, I'll just do a sweep of that. Oh, I can set up an arsenal here. Much later, once the city is actually developed properly. For now, it is too small. You, on the other hand, you can arsenal right now. Coming soon. Gun. Yeah, most of my castles are kind of trash, but, you know, fortifications are for people on the defensive, also known as losers. You don't need any fortress if you go to your enemy and fight at his house instead. If they buy a fort, we buy an army, we beat them up and take their fort, and now we have a fort and an army. No one has ever won a war by defending.
What are you wanting?
Ah, nice. Treasure from the Occident. Exotic beverage containers. Hell yeah.
Thanking you very much.
You good people, Omega. And we have a bunch of shiny new villages to shove into that city.
Moving to town. Moving to town. We pledge our loyalty.
Moving to town.
The core thing that treasures do is help you keep your officers loyal. They will all have, like, a personality type on them, and then in response to that, different types of treasure will give different loyalty boosts. So, for example, you can see here, profit, mastery, fame, family. Those different ideals will affect how they react to different potential gifts. They may also have some manner of direct benefits for the officers. Well, I haven't looked into the details of those mechanics. There we go, the perfect thing to convince someone to stay loyal to our regime. Look at this old map. Look at this crazy old map. Look at how the country used to be back then. Actually, no, what is the Keijo era? Oh, how far back is that? Was it more or less chaotic than what we're up to right now? Either way, you see this map? Fuck this map. This is world without us. We're gonna make new, better world with us. Just get on board with that. Let your family always treasure that this is not the world you live in. Instead, my world. Our world. It's this era? Okay, so it's just a map of now. Yeah, earlier. Map of things as they were at the start of the campaign. Yeah. Yes, very acutely, before. Now we build the after. Look at this nonsense. We got 9 different time zones. How are we supposed to do business?
What are you wanting?
Oh, that's a bit of a silly statement to make, is this is a time that very firmly predates any concept of formalized time zones. There's naturally the understanding that, you know, Earth is orb, and so the sun is only on one side of it at a time, but nobody, like, travels far and fast enough for the acute difference between those zones to matter to anyone's business. There's not the machinery for precise enough measurement of time that is also mobile for you to ever be noticing that for scheduling. The existence of mechanical clocks was actually the start of how people were able to measure longitude
There is no foe we
effectively.
cannot defeat.
Because mathematically, it's quite a puzzle to try and measure by way of your surrounding environment, your east or west position. You could do north really easy because the pole points at a spot in the sky and stays there. So you can just look at the relevant stars and do math, and then you know how far north or south you are. East-west, though, basically impossible without the right tools, which spent a long time not being feasible. where the trick that was eventually settled out and was feasible once you have mechanical clocks is when you leave home, you sync up the clock with local, movement of the sun. Noon is when the sun is at the top, and so forth. That's very easy to measure, local time stuff. Then you travel, and every day at local noon, you see how far off home time you are on the clock. And then doing math on that, you know how far around the orb you are and in which direction. We meet again! Later, nerd.
We're going home. We're going back. Let's get some glory.
And look, all the provincial troops are piling in to help. Yeah! We're having a party! Everyone together for the big final push to end the Suzuki's. Just have one less direction where we're fighting. He has fighting eyes. How do we use these fighting eyes?
Your orders. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
And so, yeah, wrapping things back to the vague concept that I made reference to with the quip that started Tangent About Time. It's only around industry times that you start to have a lot of people traveling regularly far enough distance at high enough speed and wanting to do so on schedules that it becomes very important to sort out what time it is in each place. The time zones as they exist today were developed by a railway engineer who was building Canada's transcontinental lines and was very frustrated by how many, organically created time zones existed, that essentially every major city kept its own clocks based on local sun position, and nearby towns would just sync up with the city that they were closest to or did business with. And this meant many tiny time zones, and that scheduling was bullshit when you were trying to move from one side of this continent to the other. So eventually he was like, no, this is dumb, I hate it, I'm drawing a map. We should just have, one per hour, maybe the occasional half, for weirdly positioned land. And that'll do it. And his work eventually, shuffled its way out into being the current lines for time.
We will do our utmost. Let's head to town.
You fell through the cracks. Let's get you assigned to the province. All aboard. Yes, time was invented for the convenience of industry. Do I still have to transfer officers into those new castles, or are the, Yeah, it looks like the provincial governor is doing their best to try to cover that. We'll have a fresh injection of human resources once we take down Tottori over here. And let's see that campaign as a whole. Bringing us past the 250,000 quite comfortably. 380,000 soldiers across 91 bases. Yeah, we're kinda indestructible. The sphere of influence has no weakness.
What's the matter? Come and get me! I've taken an enemy officer.
Nailed it. Alright,
Returning.
everybody home.
Back to the castle.
Good campaigning.
Heading back. Moving out.
Onward to the battlefield!
Your orders. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Another 3,000 gun. Compliments of the tribes.
What do you want?
3 seems like a good number of strategies. How many more do you need? You need plan for attack, plan for defend, and plan for in between. You know, either you're bigger than your enemy, smaller than your enemy, or of similar size. Strategy's easy, comedy's hard. There are
Moving to
so
town.
many gun tribes in these hills.
Moving to town.
Into the cities you go. So begins vacation. We just take a couple of wars off. Alright, that's not the button I want. Go ahead and deploy some negotiators to our neighbors. Or as slowly as they're going to work. Yeah, we can talk to the Mora now. Just charge up some diplomatic mojo, and oh, we have all of the range. Send ambassadors everywhere. Give it a couple of years, and eventually we'll have talks done with everybody. Yes, even you guys out here, Nambu. Ambassadors for all. Just a lovely courtesy for you this winter. During the Christ Fest. Courtesy of your Shogun.
Your orders. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Alright, let's give everybody an opportunity to sample some everlasting peace here. Having firmly demonstrated our capacity for war. See how they like a bit of order. See, resisting us just means pain and bloodshed. Cooperating with us means prosperity. Rice and guns for everyone. When there is a gun on every shelf, none of them need to be fired. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything with the Honganji prisoners for... well, until we actually, like, bully our way in there, destroy the rest of their land. These guys, though, here we have the remains of the Suzukis. Which is to say, all of the Suzukis. It's immortal. Everyone survives. Everybody in. This guy. Had some good times. The good times continue. Gracias. A lot of fine smug faces in these portraits. I know there's a select all button. I am reviewing the new talent. 6 points of politics. And a gun. A man who understands less than nothing about fighting. Completely devoid of leadership or valor.
Let us begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance.
A review of the last month's efforts. We won.
Reporting
Everything. Forever. All is peace and quiet. Truly invincible. Alright, let's go solve some staffing issues now that we have billions of new officers lurking somewhere. Yeah, there we go. 67 new officers crammed into Toba. Our new supply. Good to go. I'll just transfer some more talent into the area and let the governors redistribute it as they feel fit.
What would you like?
You can also go ahead and distribute treasure. You get a tea set. No way I'm spending a grade 2 book on you, but do you have something resembling a caddy? Somewhere to not quite drink your not quite tea. And you can have some recitations. Yeah, you get the good stuff. You get some oak shrubs. It looks like most of their other talent managed to get into the orange tier anyway. Some very agreeable folks. For broad strokes of things, at blue loyalty, they just will not misbehave at all. At orange loyalty, they can be convinced to do a little bit to inconvenience you, and at red, they will outright betray and defect if offered the opportunity by another clan. Yeah, this guy. This is a guy who'd appreciate some leisure grass. Where in all of this is my gun brother? My worthy rival. Not this one, though he is a fine gunman. Is he just already blue tier? Just 100% on board. Pre-approved. Look at this nasty old boy. Powerful opinions to be had there. Yeah, a lot of them are just already down to orb. Sancho. They've already done a fine job fixing up the roads. Excellent. There, we have passed the critical point of there is too much news. We cannot lay it all out for you.
Reporting in.
It would be terribly inconvenient to spell out every single new skill that someone has found somewhere in the team. We have achieved a heightened state of bureaucracy.
What do you want him?
Hold off on buying more war material, both because we have a healthy stockpile of it, and because I'm about to go petition for another promotion. Our good friend the Emperor. Ah, there we go. He needed a cooldown period after the war.
Your orders. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Let's go ahead and secure him a handsome reward. Wherever he is in the list. Where is he? Right here. Let's sort by name. Sort by name. Make my way down to the S's. There you are! You're a prophet. Yeah, a bunch of my little forts are maturing now. Filling out their building slots together. Alright, what do we got here? Still... Alright, we moved to upper 5th. Policy, political, civil, defense, judicial, logistical. It is I, Lord of Supplies. This power of logistics.
Let us begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance.
All roads
Reporting
lead to me. Right, this was a special interest, because that town maybe is on the verge of being able to have an armory, if I handle it just right. Yeah, 1,000 food, 1,500 craft, they just need more soldiers, and then they can have an arsenal. And once that develops, that'll do it. Yes, that office. That was a step up from being declared Dragon General, Minister of Transport. This office that is more important than being in charge of a direction or an element. Uh-oh, me? I'm the Lord of Fire. Who are you? What? You run the bus company? Oh, damn. Out of my league here. I just command the wind and rains, but you... You run the postal service. Whoa. We are unworthy to be in such presence.
What are you wanting?
There we go. There's a top tier. Just straight up Art of War. Give me that. Not sure why you have it, Almeida, but I'll take it.
Thanking you very much.
Get right to the point. Top of the line, Book of War. How fight good? Read. Learn. Inquire within. Taking a bit of time off from the war will also let the current coalition against us lapse, potentially. Give them a chance to cool off and get distracted. Because, no, look at us, we're harmless! Just me and my nearly 500,000 soldiers. Of peace! Peace soldiers. Logistics soldiers. Just 400,000, couriers and journeymen.
Orders. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
My army brings presents to children. Just, if you've been very good all year, then Nobunaga's army will unite you with the new bicycle. To spread merriment and good cheer to all the nation. That is our ambition.
Ask for anything you want.
Right. Have to send a new Imperial envoy. See, that's the important thing to remember about our grand campaign. All of our struggles, all of our triumphs, was all for the children. The numerous, widespread, unified children.
Let us begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Huh, achievement. Suppose that's for an individual city, that number? We have a fortress of 70,000 people somewhere in our domain. Maybe you guys? No? Hmm.
What are you wanting?
Just go ahead and carry on with conducting what hopefully could be leading to a tranquil wind down to the file. Like, yeah, sitting here now with our 400,000 soldiers. It would take the next 5 largest clans working together in order to resist us. And we're building all the connections that we need to just bribe any of them out of the way in the event of a joint action.
Your orders. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Like, I could start waging other frivolous border wars all along the sides.
Here's last month's balance.
Really, what would they bring to the
Reporting in.
table? East is bringing in millions of food.
What are you wanting?
A harvest that years ago would have been unimaginable. Now routine.
Your orders. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
What would you like?
It's a good set of treasure. And we can do math.
Thank you very much.
Hard to think we accomplished all this without having the necessary tools to add numbers together. Just imagine the possibilities now.
Your orders.
Truly, the politician is the pinnacle of warriorhood.
Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
What is war if not politics with a gun?
What would you like?
We have 5 months until we have the Emperor warmed up again. Sit back and watch the world turn.
Your orders. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Weep, for there are no more roads to build. We have paved all things under heaven.
What would you like?
Your orders. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
What are you wanting? Thanking you very much.
You'll buy some thousands of horses just to help even that out. Make sure everyone can both ride and shoot when it is time to fight.
Your orders. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Come so far since we first conquered the shores of Gun Lake. Those far-off days when we were first reaching outside our natural sphere. In order to claim yet larger spheres. Oddly enough, the Tokugawa seem to have stalled a bit. Our largest natural rivals, the more Hashiba and the Date. Those Chosukabe is also doing pretty good. Yeah, that would be the short list. That would be the 5 clans who would have to unite in order to take us down in our current state. And even then, probably wouldn't be able to pull it off, since they are on opposite sides of us. They're mostly west.
Reporting in.
Though in the event of such a war, I suppose
Here's
we
last month's balance.
swing east first, crush Date, and then turn back.
Reporting in.
And that's not a war that's really remotely feasible because we have all these other similarly hefty powers serving as a buffer between us and the Far East. Yep, I would have to say we've established a geopolitical reality in which war is impossible. Peace and prosperity forever. By way of balance of power. This time for sure. All those other orders that collapsed were just very slightly off balance.
The enemy is invading our territory.
This one is perfect. Well, time to enforce the peace.
We march.
Onward to the battlefield.
We march.
We march.
Alright, that'll do for a start.
Let's head out.
Moving out.
We
They're
march.
squaring off
The
up in the
enemy is
hills.
invading our territory.
Oh my, unthinkable. 2,000? Terrifying. Are those guys actually trying to go after us, or...?
Your orders. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Alright, so coalition is temporarily lapsed. Senior Minister.
What are you wanting?
Speaking of, a clock.
Thanking you very much.
It's just a machine that says what time it is. Made of thousands of tiny wheels. What a novelty. This is just the sort of thing they do in the Europe.
What are you wanting? Thanking you very much.
Could throw a couple of filler regiments in here just to help shore up the violence.
We march.
There is just a pretty strong benefit to throwing larger units. Concentration of force and all that. Put together a reserve army.
Moving out.
We march!
Right, looks like they're just
We
guarding the
march.
border.
Stop here.
And meanwhile, Tokugawa's
Stop.
going in of their own accord. Yeah, look at all this disorder you've created. Is that any way to treat your senior minister?
Understood. We march. Attack! We march! Advance! Acknowledged.
Shameful displays out of all involved.
Yes. Acknowledged. Attack! Yes. This'll end it! Right.
very surprised we're trading so evenly here. Closed in the lead to disrupt them.
Let's go.
Yeah, they don't like that. Not a little bit. Very particular about their personal space. Alright, fine, I'll see the council.
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Let paperwork be joined. Another year, another lobbying cycle. Same as it ever was. Do you know what I wonder? Just take the old personnel management button here. Alright, it does not have an offer to auto-balance. I would be okay with letting whatever scripts are running under the hood decide where best to put, you know, our 108 prisoners. I'll just reach in there and grab some randos. Give them out to the provincial zones.
What would you like?
I'm gonna wait for them all to get together, and then they will move as a unit forward to join the big fights. I was trusting the governor to beat down this place, but he seems to have met proper resistance. Go for the big prize first.
Let's move.
I've decided this is worth calling out the boss. Gotta get some of that decisive action going.
Moving out.
We march!
Now, where was I?
Let's go!
Victory.
Acknowledged. Follow my lead. Just try to endure this.
Just doing a victory.
My tactics will be the end of you.
We retreat. Enemy officer captured.
There we go, just break on through. Wiggle vigorously down the roads.
Let's go. Understood. Understood. Get them.
And let's just get right in there.
Understood. Just try to endure this. Attack! Attack! Run if you want. Playtime's over. Give this one everything you've got.
Alright, that was heinously expensive, but successful. Quick. Gonna make that breakthrough.
I won't let you get
We
away.
want to secure
head
that
out.
position.
Onward to the battlefield.
So yes, please do show up and try to fight us so we can do another battle and get a free swing at the gates.
Enemy officer captured.
I welcome this.
Advance. Yes. Understood. Understood. Right. Acknowledged. Right. Leave it to me. Let's go. Out of our way. Acknowledged. We retreat. Understood. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Acknowledged. Leave it to me. Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in.
Yeah, a bunch of nice looking battles going on.
Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Let development continue. Maintain strong numbers.
What are you wanting?
We'll have these guys move up as well. They are plainly needed.
Just leave it to me.
And there's no danger coming out of the mountains here.
Let's go. Understood.
Anyway, back to where we left off.
Leave it to me. Understood. Understood.
Understood. Get them! Yes. Attack! Just try to endure this!
Leave it to me.
Follow my lead. Everyone, get ready.
Just a healthy little distraction there to keep those guys off our back.
Just try to endure this.
And close in for a healthy melee. Grind them down.
Pull back! You don't stand a chance! Understood.
Right, there is someone out here who knows the move. You just arrived in command of the worst regiment. It won't have time to kick in.
Leave it to me.
Pull back.
And decidedly unbroken.
Heading back. We march. We're moving out, and we're winning this.
Your orders. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Oh, misclick. That's not the city that had the opportunity. Here we go. Get that armory. I think all the armies I have in motion for this are quite sufficient. Looks like we'll be splitting things right along the river here. And in doing so, removing another ambition from the table.
What would you like?
Break down the gate. Playtime's over.
We're moving out, and we're winning this.
Enemy officer
Wait, run that by me again. Governor, what are you up
Playtime's
to?
over.
Hold it. Freeze time. They're taking initiative. Well, good job. Nice. Fostering whole new ambitions.
We've destroyed a gate.
You can't escape.
Enemy officer apprehended.
Acknowledged.
Stop here.
Right. It is perhaps the case that the boss man was not necessary to resolve this war.
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Locally, it seems like the governor is doing alright. The overall capability of the Hashibas definitely outweighs that province. But, yeah, there we go. The Hashiba are also fighting on their other border. They're distracted. See, that's just what disunity does to you. Things that should have been simple tasks become arduous ordeals.
Returning! I'm heading back.
We're going home.
Yep, everything under control out here. All's quiet, all's well.
There's no one we cannot defeat. Enemy officer captured. We return.
The enemy gates are down. This our soul. This our resolve. Enemy officer apprehended.
In every timeline, Hojo is doomed.
Returning.
This is proper. What are you guys doing? Alright, I guess if you must, do some skirmishing. Just get it out of your system. My rowdy provincial governors. Rude.
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
How dare the rains not fall on I, the senior logistical manager. Someone's head will roll. Not anyone important, just someone's. Just a necessary element of bringing unity.
Let's move to town.
Welcome aboard, Boat Tribe. Alright, there's a reason to go north. If we knock out that fortress, we can finally get the Puma on board.
We will do our utmost.
Now, though, we resume usual levels of peace. This is a peaceful noise.
The enemy is invading our territory.
Okay, peace is cancelled. Turn the boss man back around. Turns out we got fighting to do. You can keep heading home. Yeah, those two are damaged enough to not bother. You're plenty healthy, though. Back into action. Back into action. Likewise, you guys... And you guys, yeah. Get out here and join the party.
The enemy is heading for our territory. We march!
Let's go.
The enemy is heading for our territory.
Your orders. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
What are you wanting?
things are getting increasingly peaceful out there on the eastern frontier. What shall we do with all this order?
What are you wanting?
Let's see, any other big cities out here I could mobilize? Let's get these three.
We march. We're moving out, and we're winning this.
Let's get going.
Raise them up, send them in.
We march. We march.
With that, I should have committed a pretty healthy number of troops to the area.
Yes, my liege. Advance! Understood.
Follow my lead.
Can you survive our onslaught? Follow my lead. Yes, my liege.
Just try to endure this.
This will decide the battle.
We retreat.
One of our officers has been captured.
What is wrong with you? It's perfectly good. Use that road right there, the one in front of you.
Yes, my liege. Understood.
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Where are you going? Oh, they wound up targeting an army instead of a location. Kindly desist from that. I want you guys over there.
What are you wanting?
A compass? And 6 teachings.
Thanking you very much. What do you
It's
want?
twice as many as we have strategies. That's value. It's a very natural number. See, for each strategy, there are 2 lessons to learn from it. Math reflected in nature. Yeah, things are gonna pick up properly now.
We march!
Scared yet?
We will aid you. We march.
Stop here.
Understood.
There's 2 cities we'd want to grab out here on the peninsula. Just send the governor after the other one.
We march.
Be able to handle that on his own, then he'll have the main army go forward and secure a front.
Yes, my liege. Understood. Don't interfere.
Understood. Let's head out.
Trap and destroy you. And they will carry on out this way and flank the city.
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Ask for anything you want.
Grade 1 weapon. And a damn fine horse. Yeah, just go ahead and take a Matsukaze.
Thank you for your patronage.
Perfect weapon, perfect steed. Yeah, that fits in the budget. These are worthy of the senior minister.
I will bring the old world to an end.
Beautiful. The ideal breakthrough, it's here.
Understood.
Crush them.
Leave it to me. I'll do it myself. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
In like the Warriors games, Matsukaze is like a top level legendary unlock that takes a lot of stuff to do.
I'll do it myself. Leave it to me. Take them down. Take them down.
Pull back!
Here, just 20,000 coin, it's yours. The ultimate horse.
We march!
We move.
Into the blender.
Follow my orders.
Half a league onward, you poor idiots.
Acknowledged. Yes, my liege.
Not enough people have died today.
Yes, my liege.
Follow my lead.
Acknowledged. This our soul. This our resolve. Take them down.
Witness my valor.
You too know of gun. We are not so different.
I'll do it myself.
Unfortunately, we must retreat.
You guys start skirmishing with these fellows.
Break them!
Not the worst thing that could happen.
Acknowledged.
Just that move.
Retreat!
Follow my orders. Leave it to me. Follow my orders. This our soul. This our resolve. Acknowledged. Don't interfere.
Break them!
Annihilate. Pull back.
Wave after wave.
We move. Everyone, follow me. Understood. Understood.
Break them! This will end it!
Follow my lead. Take them down. Understood. Take them down.
Sometimes you lose.
Leave it to me. Everyone, follow me.
Return to ashes. Follow my lead. On them!
Leave it to me. Acknowledged. This our soul. This our resolve.
Certainly instant, but that is quite a bit of power.
My plan will grasp us.
That is some instantaneous power.
Take them down.
Fast acting.
Follow my lead. How humiliating. Follow my lead. Leave it to me. Can you survive our onslaught?
Momentary and great.
How humiliating. How humiliating.
Put that one on the pile of good moves.
Everyone, follow me.
This is it. I'll end it with this.
It's gotta be a reasonably high-tier maneuver.
Retreat.
I'll show you how we do battle.
Still, though, on the large scale, expensive,
We move.
but we're still ahead here. Everything, in fact, fine.
Yes.
Everyone, follow me.
Let's go.
We have reserves, and we do not.
Acknowledged.
This will end it.
See it. The path to domination.
Let's go.
We retreat.
Yes.
Follow my orders.
Attack!
Yes.
Well, it will end
Follow my orders.
soon.
On them.
So, in a manner of speaking, yes.
Engage.
Pull back!
That's what we do here. We bring hope. We fulfill dreams.
Let none escape.
The ambitions
Stop here.
of the night.
Enemy officer captured.
Your orders. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Ronin for sale. I'll take all of them. Be landless no more.
What would you like?
Picture of a duck. Also saddle cutter.
Thank you very much.
Oddly enough, cut the saddle. Leave the horse completely unharmed. That's the artistry of the blade. Who do we give the duck picture? Who is worthy of the duck picture? That's something you keep close to the heart. That's there to remind us why we fight.
None shall interfere with my new world.
Let's see, which of all of these are mine? I had one in that pile over there. Who are nearly done with their siege.
Out of our way!
Good.
Enemy officer captured!
And here's much prisoner. Just redirect things out here. Okay, that's something to have noticed earlier.
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in. Here's
It's
last month's
one of them
balance.
situation
Reporting in.
changers. They have brought one of their big units. We must destroy it. You keep moving up to there.
Acknowledged.
Yes, by just keeping stacks at both of these cities, we surround him.
Let me handle it.
Understood.
And then we can just kind of see about enveloping it and wearing it down.
We march. We march.
Let's take another scoop out of the reserves here.
Let's go.
2 small units and a big one.
What would you like?
We're moving out, and we're winning this.
We march.
Alright, so there's the 14,000. Nobunaga himself is backing away from do a sizable number of hostiles. Looks like the fight is going to break out there.
Acknowledged.
This is where we have to make the stand. Alright, there we go. We can engage mass battle.
Advance.
See if we can pull off that reversal.
Acknowledged.
Follow my orders.
Acknowledged. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
So their army, most of its weight is there in the big unit under Tokihime. All of their other regiments are pretty small.
Let me handle it.
Let's get these two advancing side by side.
Everyone.
Nobunaga close behind them.
Acknowledged.
Buffs.
Acknowledged.
And this is large enough that it could fight one enemy regiment out there.
Yes.
Let me handle it.
Acknowledged.
I'll do it myself.
Acknowledged.
Lee may be a possessor of the move.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Let me handle it.
Understood.
Just move carefully.
I'll do it myself.
I'll handle it. Leave it to me. Understood.
Follow my orders. Let me handle it.
Where you at, friends?
Yes. Follow my lead.
Okay, first contact.
Understood. Follow my lead.
Second.
Yes. I'll handle it.
Turn to ashes.
clever.
Acknowledged.
Destroy him.
Follow my orders.
Playtime's over.
Alright, get in there and see if we can confuse these two.
Get that.
Be careful, everyone.
Just try to endure this.
There's the main unit.
Follow my orders.
I'll handle it.
This thing that it's very important that we snuff it. Good, planted confusion there.
Acknowledged. Pull back. Just try to endure this. We retreat. I'll handle
Here are business back there.
Let's go.
Take them down.
This'll end it.
Another flankman trying to sneak around.
Acknowledged.
I hope this ends it.
Get them.
Yes.
Understood. Attack. Get them.
Retreat.
This is prime time for a retreat. Let me handle
Understood.
Okay, this is working out pretty nicely.
This is it. Leave it to me.
Turned it into a shooting fight where we are dealing better than we're receiving. Everything about this works in our favor. Heck, Nobunaga off a little bit. Oh no, she very much wants him.
Please, give up.
Pull back.
Bullshit, all of our units have been everyone else was fine!
Cannot defeat. Enemy officer captured.
Denied by mechanical technicalities. Some kind of morale break.
Onward to the battlefield.
Oh, I didn't spend my labor this month. Shameful.
We're moving out.
Alright, get in there and try to finish these off before
Leave it to me.
the kid shows up.
Let's go. Yes. Attack. Acknowledge. Out of our way. Just try to endure this. Pull back.
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in. Here's last month's
Alright, that was some
balance.
remarkably
Reporting in.
lopsided damage getting dealt there. Now we're talking. Center Minister. The middleman.
We work for you now.
We pledge our loyalty.
Let's move to town.
So as usual, a setback, but not a stopping point. I mean, we are now large enough that our local administrators start and finish wars without me noticing.
What are you wanting?
It's those sneaky side wars. Military footnotes. Actually disengage from there.
Halt!
Stop.
There, establish containment.
We march!
Your orders. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
What are you wanting?
Every year, a little closer to the sun.
Thanking you very much.
Yes, good. All of you were getting ready to head out there and... well, not do anything yet. Alright, yeah, because you were waiting for the big unit to catch up. Now you're going to Ada.
Yes, my liege. Understood. Acknowledged.
Yeah, he's back at home. His unit got knocked out. Wasn't imprisoned or anything. Alive and well. Just out there being eternal.
We march.
This victory is ours. Leave it to me. Your orders. Reporting in.
Into position for
Here's
revenge.
last month's balance. Reporting in.
What are you wanting?
Alright, yeah, there's some fresh war going on over here. Where perhaps at some point now the governor will need backup. Things are looking okay though. We have sizable units sitting around over there waiting to be deployed.
Acknowledged. Corner the enemy.
You are terribly low on food, actually, so go visit a town and just restock.
Yes! Live on! Don't throw your life away! Enemy officer captured!
Okay, that worked out nicely.
Leave it to me. Understood. Leave it to
Press
me.
on then.
There's no one we cannot defeat! Your orders. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Alright, on that note, the time's wearing on. And understandably, with how terribly peaceful this current era is, perhaps gone long enough. The ambitions continue, and perhaps soon will be sealed. It's quite definitely with the way this piece is unfolding, I'm going to rip decisive chunks off of Tokugawa and probably not stop until they're gone. And once that occurs, very little will be left that could hope to stop me. Senior Central Dragon Logistics Manager. To receive a title which will baffle historians until the end of time. That is my ambition.